Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're continuing the review in the series by Kevin J. Anderson, Wake the Dragon, and we are up to book 2 entitled Vengewar. And for those of you who read book 1, we're going to continue with it. If you've not read book 1, I please encourage you to go read that, because the book opens up with certainly a spoiler, and that is going to be that both continents now are racing home from the horribly misrun, essentially, peace talks on Folklore Island, pretty much a rock right in the middle of both continents, the Commonwealth and Ishara. And we know that pretty much some of the more trusted aides and guides for the Isharans and Emperor Elurus, it would be High Priest Lord Clovis, the premier religious authority. He, with his secret guard of assassins, the Black Eels, he tried to orchestrate her assassination. It failed, and it failed in part because while she was attacked, some mysterious force seemed to protect her, but she falls, hits her head, immediately goes into a coma. So she is being rushed back to Ishara. Of course, Clovis is absolutely shocked that she survived. What's he going to do from there? We'll see. While also then on the other side, Conag, Condor the Brave, has been assassinated by his bonded brava, Utho, because of Utho's long-standing hatred for the Isharans, not just as a brava, but also personally because the Isharans killed his family. So he not only murdered Conag, but chopped him up and really desecrated his body. And so both now are fleeing home. The misinformation is spreading, and how are the power vacuums going to be filled? Back in the Commonwealth, you've got now Mandam, who is going to be elevated to Conag, but squarely under the thumb and manipulation of Utho. While back in Ishara, you have Emperor Elurus and her guards and her young protege who are trying to protect her, while also piecing together the fact that, Clovis had something to do with it. And of course, no one likes him or trusts him, but they begin to figure out more and more about maybe what happened. She remains in a coma the entirety of the book. And so they are actually going to be forced into hiding at some point. And how are they going to get the word out that Emperor Elurus is alive? But also at the same time, she needs to wake up. And Clovis is going to take all this time to assure that his power is more and more established and his vision is more and more established. So you've got both of these nations reeling from an attack, but at the same time, neither one of them is for the true reason, right? It's been treachery. It's been those who should have been protecting, pursuing their own agendas, their own motivations, and using criminal activity to accomplish it if necessary, sometimes even murderous activity. The other characters, we still have the continuing progression of Aiden and Penda and her forthcoming baby. You've got the Wreths that are still plotting behind the scenes. Some are still refusing to see the problem that the Wreths are going to pose. And so what does this book do? Well, it continues to move forward the development of the characters. It continues to reveal information. Eliel really is going to take a front row seat in this book, and we're going to learn a lot more about her and what happened in her past. Thawne, the mysterious Wreth character, is also struggling to figure out where he comes from. He also has a rune of forgetting, and so he's actually able to communicate and go to the Sand Wreths and the Frost Wreths and get some information. And he and Shadri, the scholar girl, they're able to kind of do some reading and discovery. So again, this is a very much a developmental book, moving the plot along. And it's exciting. So Anderson does a good job in the follow-up. What I'm excited for in this final book is how is he going to tie all the pieces together? It feels like every time that a character takes a step, it seems like 3 or 4 more character plots or plot points develop. So how's he going to bring it all together? Well, Vengewar It's a war that should never have taken place because Konag Condor the Brave and Emperor Elurus, they were coming together for peace. They were coming together to unite about the Wreths. And when tragedy struck, these nations now are driven apart. The war has begun. And that is not good for the humans. It is good for the Wreths. How are they going to respond? So please check it out. Book 2 of the Wake the Dragon series by Kevin J. Anderson. Vengewar. And I think you'll enjoy it, but let me know below. Have you read it? How do you think he does with developing these characters? Thank you so much for watching. If you could like and subscribe the video, it would be a huge help, and we will look forward to getting together on the next video. Thank you.